Have you ever looked at someone in their 60s and wondered how they seem to have the energy, confidence, and youthful glow of someone decades younger? Not because they spent a fortune on treatments, not because they discovered some magical anti-aging secret, but because they quietly practiced a few simple habits that most people overlook. What if the difference between looking old and looking vibrant isn't written in your age, but in the choices you make every single day? Today, I want to share the habits that have helped me stay youthful, feel stronger, and maintain a healthy appearance long after many people begin accepting aging as an unavoidable decline. And the most surprising part is that none of these habits are complicated. In fact, you can begin using them today. As we get older, many of us assume that wrinkles, fatigue, weight gain, stiffness, and low energy are simply part of life. While aging is completely natural, the speed at which we age is influenced by something far more powerful than genetics alone. Our daily routines shape how our bodies function, how our skin looks, how our minds stay sharp, and how much energy we carry into each new day. Over the years, I noticed that the people who seemed the youngest weren't necessarily the ones spending the most money. They were the ones who respected their bodies every day. They moved regularly, slept deeply, ate nourishing foods, managed stress, and stayed engaged with life. These habits may seem small on their own, but together they create remarkable results over time. In this video, I'll walk you through the practical secrets that have helped me maintain a youthful appearance and a vibrant life. Some of these habits may surprise you, and one of them could completely change the way you think about aging. So stay with me, because the first mistake that causes many people to look older than their age is something most of us do every single day without realizing it. The first mistake that causes many people to age faster than necessary is believing that aging happens suddenly. In reality, aging is often the result of thousands of small daily choices that slowly accumulate over the years. A missed night of sleep here, a day without movement there, a diet filled with processed foods, constant stress, and inadequate hydration may seem harmless in the moment, but over time, these habits can affect the skin, muscles, joints, metabolism, and even the brain. The good news is that the opposite is also true. Small positive habits, repeated consistently, can help you maintain a healthier, more youthful appearance and feel better at any age. Let's begin with what I consider the most underrated anti-aging tool of all: quality sleep. Many people think of sleep as simply a way to rest after a long day. But during sleep, your body performs some of its most important repair work. Cells regenerate, muscles recover, hormones rebalance, the brain clears waste products and consolidates memories. Even the skin benefits from this nightly restoration process. The problem is that many adults gradually accept poor sleep as normal. They stay up late watching television, scroll through their phones in bed, or wake repeatedly throughout the night. Then they wonder why they feel exhausted, look tired, and struggle with low energy. The solution is surprisingly simple. Create a consistent sleep routine. Try going to bed and waking up at the same time each day. Keep the bedroom cool, quiet, and dark. Limit bright screens before bedtime. Avoid large meals and excessive caffeine late in the day. The benefit goes far beyond feeling rested. Better sleep can support healthier skin, improved mood, sharper thinking, and more stable energy levels throughout the day. Imagine two people who are both 65 years old. One sleeps 5 hours a night and constantly feels tired. The other consistently gets 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. Over the years, the difference in energy, appearance, and overall vitality can become remarkably noticeable. The next habit that has played a major role in helping me stay youthful is daily movement. Many people assume that staying active means spending hours in a gym. Fortunately, that isn't necessary. The real goal is consistent movement. One of the fastest ways to age physically is to become sedentary. When muscles are rarely used, they gradually weaken, joints become stiff, balance can decline, energy levels often decrease, even posture begins to change. I've met many people who say they feel 10 years older than they actually are. And often the common factor is inactivity. The solution is to make movement part of everyday life. Walking is one of the most effective activities available. Gentle strength training can help maintain muscle mass. Stretching improves flexibility. Even gardening, dancing, or taking the stairs can contribute to better physical health. The benefit is not only a stronger body but also a more youthful appearance. Good posture, better circulation, stronger muscles, and improved mobility often create an impression of vitality that no cosmetic product can replicate. Think about someone who walks briskly every day. They move with confidence. They stand taller. They maintain better balance and coordination. These qualities naturally make a person appear younger and more energetic. Now let's talk about food. Because what you put on your plate every day becomes the building material for your body. One major problem in modern diets is the abundance of highly processed foods. These products are often loaded with added sugars, unhealthy fats, and excess sodium while providing relatively little nutritional value. Over time, poor nutrition can contribute to weight gain, low energy, inflammation, and reduced overall health. The solution is not a strict diet. In fact, extreme diets often fail because they are difficult to maintain. Instead, focus on nourishing your body consistently. Fill your plate with colorful vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and healthy fats. Foods rich in protein help preserve muscle mass as we age. Fruits and vegetables provide vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support overall health. The benefit is a body that receives the nutrients it needs to function effectively. Many people notice better energy, improved digestion, healthier-looking skin, and greater strength when they prioritize nutritious foods. Consider a simple lunch. One person chooses a highly processed meal that leaves them sluggish an hour later. Another chooses a balanced meal with vegetables, protein, and healthy fats. The second person is more likely to feel satisfied, energized, and ready to enjoy the rest of the day. Another habit that is often overlooked is hydration. As we age, the sensation of thirst may become less noticeable. Many older adults don't realize they are mildly dehydrated until symptoms begin to appear. The problem is that inadequate hydration can affect energy levels, concentration, digestion, and even the appearance of the skin. The solution is to make drinking water a regular habit rather than waiting until you feel thirsty. Keep water nearby throughout the day. Include water-rich foods such as fruits and vegetables. If plain water feels boring, consider adding slices of lemon, cucumber, or berries for flavor. The benefit is subtle but powerful. Proper hydration helps support countless functions throughout the body. Many people feel more alert, comfortable, and energetic when they consistently meet their hydration needs. Imagine a plant that rarely receives enough water. Over time, it loses its vitality. The same principle applies to our bodies. Consistent hydration helps support the systems that keep us functioning at our best. Now let's discuss something that silently accelerates aging more than many people realize: chronic stress. Stress is a normal part of life. However, when stress becomes constant and unmanaged, it can take a significant toll on both physical and emotional well-being. The problem is that many people carry stress from morning until night. They worry about finances, health, family responsibilities, or events they cannot control. Over time, chronic stress can contribute to poor sleep, unhealthy eating habits, fatigue, and reduced quality of life. The solution is not eliminating stress completely, because that's impossible. Instead, focus on managing it more effectively. Simple practices such as deep breathing, walking outdoors, spending time with loved ones, prayer, meditation, journaling, or enjoying hobbies can help calm the mind and restore balance. The benefit extends throughout the body. People who manage stress effectively often experience better sleep, improved emotional resilience, and a greater sense of well-being. Picture two individuals facing the same life challenges. One remains trapped in constant worry. The other makes time each day to decompress, reflect, and recharge. Over the years, their quality of life may look dramatically different. Another secret to staying youthful is maintaining strong social connections. Many people underestimate the impact of relationships on healthy aging. Yet loneliness and isolation can affect emotional and physical well-being. The problem often develops gradually. Retirement, relocation, or life changes may reduce daily social interaction. The solution is to stay connected. Call friends, visit family members, join community groups, volunteer, participate in activities that bring you together with others. The benefit is profound. Meaningful relationships provide emotional support, purpose, laughter, and a sense of belonging. These factors contribute to overall well-being in ways that are difficult to measure but easy to feel. Think about how energized you feel after spending time with people who genuinely care about you. That emotional nourishment is every bit as important as good nutrition and exercise. Finally, one of the most powerful habits of all is maintaining a positive sense of purpose. Many people mistakenly believe that aging means slowing down and withdrawing from life. But some of the most vibrant older adults continue learning, contributing, creating, and pursuing meaningful goals. The problem arises when people stop looking forward to the future. Without purpose, motivation often fades. The solution is to find meaningful reasons to get out of bed each morning. This purpose may come from family, hobbies, volunteering, faith, learning new skills, or helping others. The benefit is a renewed sense of energy and engagement. People who remain curious, active, and connected to meaningful pursuits often radiate a youthful spirit that no number on a birth certificate can diminish. When you combine quality sleep, daily movement, nourishing food, proper hydration, stress management, social connection, and a strong sense of purpose, something remarkable happens. You begin creating an environment where your body and mind can thrive. These habits are not glamorous. They don't promise overnight transformation. But practiced consistently, they can help you look healthier, feel stronger, and enjoy life more fully for years to come. And before you think these habits are too simple to matter, there's one surprising truth about youthful aging that most people completely misunderstand. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. Now here's the surprising truth that most people completely misunderstand about looking younger. The people who age the most gracefully are usually not the ones obsessing over staying young. They are the ones focusing on staying healthy. Think about that for a moment. Many people spend years searching for the perfect cream, the latest supplement, or the newest anti-aging trend. Yet some of the most vibrant 65, 75, and even 85-year-olds simply follow consistent habits that support their bodies every day. They aren't chasing youth, they're protecting energy, they're preserving mobility, they're maintaining strength, and as a result, they often end up looking younger naturally. One thing I've noticed over the years is that people who age well rarely rely on extreme solutions. They don't constantly jump from one health trend to another. Instead, they focus on basics that have stood the test of time: sleeping enough, moving regularly, eating nourishing foods, staying socially connected, and keeping a positive outlook. It may not sound exciting, but the human body responds remarkably well to consistency. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that dramatic changes produce dramatic results. More often, it's the small actions repeated over months and years that create the greatest transformation. A 20-minute walk every day may seem insignificant. Drinking enough water may seem too simple. Going to bed 30 minutes earlier may not feel life-changing. But when these habits are repeated thousands of times, the cumulative effect can be extraordinary. That's why I encourage you not to focus on looking 35 at 65. Focus on becoming the healthiest version of yourself at whatever age you are today. Ironically, when you take care of your body and mind consistently, you often end up looking younger as a natural side effect. The goal isn't to turn back the clock. The goal is to keep living fully, moving comfortably, thinking clearly, and enjoying the life you have. So let's bring everything together. If there's one message I hope you remember from today's video, it's this: youthful aging is not the result of one secret product, one miracle supplement, or one lucky genetic gift. It is the result of daily habits that support your body and mind over time. Prioritize quality sleep so your body can recover and repair. Move every day to maintain strength, flexibility, balance, and energy. Nourish yourself with wholesome foods that provide the nutrients your body needs. Stay hydrated to support countless functions that keep you feeling your best. Manage stress before it manages you. Maintain meaningful relationships that bring joy and connection into your life. And never lose your sense of purpose, curiosity, and engagement with the world around you. These habits may seem simple, but together they form a powerful foundation for healthy aging. Remember, every healthy choice is a vote for the future version of yourself. It's never too early and never too late to begin. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits has made the biggest difference in your life? Or is there a daily routine that helps you feel younger, stronger, and more energized? Share your experience in the comments below because your story may inspire someone else on their journey toward healthier aging. And if you found value in today's message, consider subscribing and joining our community where we explore practical, science-informed habits that support long-term health, vitality, and well-being. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Take good care of yourself. Stay consistent with the small habits that matter. And remember that growing older is inevitable, but how you care for yourself along the way can make all the difference. I'll see you in the next video.